He's coming with me.
It's girls like you who get men like me locked away from our wives in the first place.
What does that mean?
Pause. You were the king's whore. He's dead. You're nobody now.
You can be married to her, you can be sleeping with her, but you're never gonna get in between us.
Not trying to, buddy.
I'm not trying to.
Exactly.
This is our world! Our world, Mother, and that's what love is, real love!
Agum, lembrado tu ame. David, ne aveva paura niente, ma anche morì. Ma tu non sai che significa. Easy.
Are you ready?
Welcome back to the channel. What the heck is that? What? I be so unprofessional on these videos, but I don't care. What you guys are here for is to watch reactions, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'll be out here wolfing it. You know what I'm saying? Even though the other day I was actually thinking, I was like, man, I look kind of bummy on these videos. I got all I need at home. Yeah, man, Lost. Season 6, we're in the final season. We're here with episode 12. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying the journey up until this point. I thank you guys for the support. You know, all you regular, you know, about 200 people that usually click on the videos. I really do appreciate y'all for staying with me throughout this journey, because it has really helped the channel to blossom a lot. Let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review.
In a world of conflict and strife, everybody loves Hugo.
Hugo
Born
die?
to humble surroundings. Hugo's lifelong love affair with chicken.
Is he dead, or
The
this is
exponential
just an
growth of
honor
Hugo's success
thing?
was startling. Financial success wasn't the end. It was the beginning. Hugo and giving became synonymous.
It's a foundation thing?
Playgrounds. The philanthropy was unparalleled. Which brings us to this evening, Paleontology Wing at the Golden State Natural History Museum.
Why are you
Ladies
giving
and
this
gentlemen,
speech is what I'm
our
saying.
Man of the Year, Hugo Reyes.
Another trophy. Everybody loves Hugo. You know who doesn't? Women.
Ma.
You need a woman in your life, especially one who has that nurse you.
I'm busy to meet someone.
You're not too busy. You're too scared. Good, because you have a date tomorrow. Gran Patito's neighbor's daughter, Rosalita. She agreed to lunch with you. Willing to meet you. Going.
She's gotta love you.
We'll find
Gotta love
someone
moms,
else.
man.
A lot of crazy stuff's been happening. I kind of wish I could talk to you about it in person. A lot of people have come to talk to me after they've, you know, gone. It'd be nice if you did too.
Hugo. Once I'm back, we're leaving.
Where are you going?
The Black Rock. And we'll need dynamite.
You sure that's the right move?
No, but it's the only move we have.
Well, you're the expert.
Whose grave is this?
Her name was Libby. She was in the tail section of the plane. We were gonna have our first date. It was gonna be like a picnic, but then she was murdered.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Hey,
What is this?
What are you doing here?
I'm here to stop you from getting everyone killed.
Okay, so is this another dead person talking to him?
You gonna say something?
Why should I trust you? You murdered Libby and Ana Lucia.
What matters is you going across that island to blow up that plane. A lot of people, it's gonna be your fault.
What?
Because people are listening to you now, Hurley.
Hurley, who are you talking to?
No one.
Come on. We're leaving. More homemade
Did
tortillas.
he get stood up?
Sure, whatever.
She's running late. Is it Libby?
Hi. Nice to meet you. I wasn't expecting someone like you.
Sorry?
You know, someone who's so pretty. Please, have a seat. You don't look like a Rosalita.
Oh, my name isn't Rosalita. It's Libby.
You're not my blind date.
No, I just saw you from across the room.
Okay.
How did you know my name?
Well, if I tell you, you're gonna think I'm crazy.
No, I won't.
Hugo, do you believe that two people can be connected like soulmates?
I guess.
You don't remember me, do you?
Should I?
You bothering this man?
No, he's
This
an old
dude.
friend.
How should we just... Wait, what's going on?
I apologize for the intrusion. Come on.
Everything that I said, Hugo, I meant it.
Forgive us.
This is interesting. In this world, Hugo is not one of the crazies, but
We have to make it to the outriggers and across the channel to Hydra Island before nightfall.
You have the dynamite.
4 sticks.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, for one thing, that stuff's really unstable.
I've been training my whole life for this.
To blow stuff up.
To protect you.
Yeah, but how's blowing up the plane protecting us?
With that plane gone, that thing won't be able to leave the island.
Yeah, well, neither will we.
Jacob said Richard would know what to do. And Richard said to blow up the plane, correct?
Yes.
Jacob never said anything about it to me. I mean, what if Richard's wrong?
Hugo, I'm looking out for your best interests. All of you. That thing is evil. And God help us if it ever leaves this island. Because if it...
yo, I literally was just going to say, why are you just handling dynamite like that? Like, bro, like dynamite is so, it's just casually just bringing that stuff around. It's just like, yo, you know how unstable that is. But the thing about it, they believe that if they're they also believe that if they're not supposed to die, they're not supposed to die. But Dynamite had her ideas.
Something I can do for you two?
Is there something you can do? About anything. We're just sitting around twiddling our damn thumbs doing nothing about it.
There's a difference between doing nothing and waiting. You were only able to come back to this island because you all did it together. If we're gonna get on that plane and leave, it has to happen the same way. We're waiting for your friends to get here, Kate. Hugo, Son, Jack.
Well, I don't see that happening.
Well, let's just hope you're wrong. Where you been?
Can I speak to you in private?
Absolutely.
So he's the key, possibly, to killing the steam monster. The steam monster.
We get more dynamite, or else she died for nothing.
Maybe she died to show us to stay the hell away from dynamite. Richard, I promised Son that I'd get her off this island.
Well, Jack, I wish you hadn't done that. You can blame it on me.
I think Richard's right. It's the only choice we've got.
Okay.
Good. Let's get moving.
Have I seen you before?
I own the place. Maybe you saw my commercial. You want to click it to your keychain?
No, it's not that. Were you on Oceanic Flight A15? About a week ago from Sydney. So was I.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Yeah, listen, you mind if I join you while I wait for my order?
Be my guest.
That is a lot of chicken.
I eat when I'm depressed.
So what's her name?
I met a girl on a blind date the other night.
And it didn't go how you'd hoped.
Except for one thing. She's crazy.
Well, all women are a little bit crazy, brother.
No, this one actually lives in the loony bin. I mean, she started saying, but then she told me that we already knew each other. And that, I'd remember.
Did you believe her when she said she knew you?
There's certain things that happen in TV shows and movies that you're like aren't natural. That stuff is just, it's acting, and you know what I'm saying? Like, none of us do that. If I'm talking to somebody and we're discovering things or whatever, they're like, that's interesting. We never like, you know, even when you go to see therapists or somebody is mentoring you in something like that, and they're asking you questions, Nobody leans in to be like, and what did you think about that? It's just like, it's so dramatic, bro.
You know, I say go with your gut. You know, maybe you should.
First of all, we'll think somebody is weird for
try
talking
find
to
out
us
where
like
she
that.
thinks she knew you from before you give up on her.
42? Order 42?
It was nice bumping into you. Hello?
I'm sorry Sayid tied you up, but he was afraid you would run before we had a chance to talk.
Although, as explained to him before he left, I have nowhere to run to, brother.
Well, if that's not the best argument against captivity that I've ever heard, I don't know what is. You mind if I ask you a couple questions, Desmond?
Not at all.
Why did Charles Widmore bring you back to the island?
Considering I was kidnapped, you'd have to ask him. He threw me into a wood shack and blast me with a massive amount of electromagnetism.
If you don't mind my asking, Desmond, how can you be sure what it was that he blasted you with?
Experience.
Do you know who I am?
Of course.
You're John Locke.
You're John Locke.
Head back to camp. I'll be back soon.
Where are you going?
Desmond and I need to take a walk. Something I'd like to show you.
All right, everyone. This might take a few minutes. I don't want anyone but me handling that dynamite, so I'm gonna go in alone. Where's Hugo?
I thought he was up front with you.
Did he just blow this up on purpose?
Why the hell did you do that?
I'm protecting him.
What the hell were you thinking? What are we supposed to do now? That's it. We're dead. Enough. We're all dead.
Warning might have been nice there, Hugo.
Let's see, run.
Why'd you do that?
Michael told me to. He told me I had to stop everyone from blowing up the plane. No dynamite, no more blowing up.
And you just listen to whatever they say.
Dead people more reliable than alive people.
That's an interesting thought.
Libby, I was wondering if maybe I could see her.
Well, I don't think that's a good idea. She's not well.
Her condition?
She has issues with reality. I just think it probably wouldn't be a good idea for you to see her right now. It would only confuse her.
You said probably, which means you might make an exception. Or a generous donor?
Sorry.
I got stashes, baby. How much?
The rec room looked pretty gnarly on my way in. What do you think 100K might buy?
The numbers guy.
You remembered?
No. I'm sorry.
Then why are you here?
Where is it you think you know me from?
I'm not sure. I know it won't make sense.
Try me.
A few days ago, I was watching TV and one of your commercials came on. It was like I was hit over the head. All these memories came washing back. It was another life.
What kind of memories?
There was a plane crash. I was on an island.
And I was there?
I think so. You knew each other. We liked each other. And then when I got here, it was almost like I'd been here before. You know, I have a memory of you being here too.
This is the first time I've ever been in a mental hospital.
Yeah, I know. I had to talk to you because if you remembered me.
I wish I could, Libby, but I can't. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm crazy.
Yeah, probably, but we all got something, right? I mean, it takes a lot of guts to go up to a total stranger and tell them you know them from some bizarro alternate universe. I'm scared just saying hi to a girl.
You're doing fine.
Hey, can you ever, like, get out of here?
Yeah, I'm here voluntarily.
Well, would you like to do something?
A date?
Yeah.
Something like that. You know what I'm saying? I know you're crazy and all, but we could get it on.
If I didn't know better, I'd say this island has it in for you.
Do you know better? Well, there's nothing special about me, brother. This island has it in for all of us.
Yes, it does.
Who's that?
Yeah, who is that?
Do you know that boy?
I said ignore him.
That a young Jacob, I think? I mean, we've seen him before. But that Desmond can see him.
Explosives?
I think...
Yes, I think so.
Then that's where we're going. There's no time to talk. But if you know what we need to do, if you know how we stop that thing from leaving the island without blowing that plane up, then let's hear it. Really? What's that?
We have to go talk to Locke.
Are you trying to get us killed?
It's his.
Okay.
Jacob says we have to talk to Locke.
Jacob's here right now?
Yeah.
Ask him what the island is. A while back, Jacob told me what the island was. If he's really standing here right next to me, then just ask him.
I don't have to prove anything to you, Richard. You can either come with me, or you can keep trying to blow stuff up. Your call, dude.
I mean, I wanted to know what the island was.
He's lying. Jacob isn't telling us what to do because Jacob never tells us what to do. If that thing leaves the island, that's it. It's over.
What's over?
Everything. Who's coming with me?
I am.
Well,
I saw that thing in action, man. It doesn't want to talk.
Anyone else?
Sorry, Richard. Jacob says we go talk to Locke, we go talk to Locke. I'm going with Hugo.
Really?
Don't get in our way.
There you go, another split up.
Let's go talk to Locke.
Unless you were lying. 'Cause usually if Jacob shows up, they usually show him.
So what do you think we should say to Locke when we get there? How do you break the ice with a smoke monster?
Something tells me he's going to do most of the talking.
Or he could just kill us all.
Yeah? He could.
I didn't see Jacob back there. I just said it because I wanted everyone to listen to me.
I know.
Why'd you come with me?
Ever since Juliet died, ever since I got her killed, all I've wanted was to fix it. But I can't. I can't ever fix it. You have no idea how hard it is for me to sit back and listen to other people tell me what I should do. I think maybe that's the point. Maybe I'm supposed to let go.
Unless you letting go gets us killed. Going to see Locke was my idea, not Jacob's.
Hurley, you asked me to trust you. This is me trusting you.
It's a good thing you do, dude, because I have no idea where I'm going. Wait. It's cool. I think I know what these things are. Oh, yeah. The hell are they? Wait here.
What the hell is whispering in the middle of the night?
Hey, you around?
You around?
Michael! You're stuck on the island, aren't you?
Because of what I did.
And there are others out here. That's what the whispers are?
We're the ones who can't move on.
Know where Locke is?
No.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Don't get yourself killed.
Okay.
Don't get yourself killed. I don't know, man.
If you ever do see Libby again,
Tell her I'm sorry.
tell her I'm very sorry.
I'll be sure and do that, dude. I got like 6 different kinds of cheeses. I don't even know what they are, but the lady at the store said they were good. So.
What is this girl doing, bro? She knows she's an extra, right? Of course, she's an extra. Watch this girl in the left bottom of the screen. She knows she's in the shot.
I got like 6 different kinds of cheeses. I don't even know what they are, but the lady at the store said they were good. So.
She's like, you gonna see me today.
It's just being here with you feels so familiar. It's like a date we never had. Wow, I sound completely insane, don't I?
No, not completely.
Why do you even want to be with me?
Why you want to be with me?
What?
Come on, look at me.
I want to be with you because I like you.
You like me because you're delusional.
That's rude. Oh, damn.
What? What's wrong?
Good.
What?
As one connection.
I think I'm remembering stuff.
You mean I'm not crazy?
No, I don't think you are.
Desmond in the corner. This man, it's like, I'm just gonna be Cupid for the. He's like, one down.
We're here.
What is it?
It's a well. Let me guess. You're wondering how deep it is. You have any idea how old this well is, Desmond?
Very old.
That's exactly right. Very old. So old, in fact, that the people who dug this well did it completely by hand. God knows how long it took them.
It was like a lot of work just to get some water.
Oh, they weren't looking for water. They were looking for answers. A long time ago, places like the one we're standing at right now made compass needles spin. People holding the compasses needed to know why, so they dug.
Oh.
Did they find what they were looking for?
No, they didn't.
Why?
The reason I wanted you to see this, Desmond, Charles Widmore is not interested in answers. He's only interested in power. And he brought you back to this island so that you could help him find what he's looking for. After all, this isn't the only well.
And that's the reason you wanted me to see this.
Why aren't you afraid? You're out here, middle of the jungle, with me. Not a person on Earth even knows you're here. Why aren't you afraid?
Is there something to be afraid of, sir?
What's the point in being afraid?
Well, there you go.
How's our friend?
We don't have to worry about him anymore. I went for a walk, James.
Well, now that you've stretched your legs, maybe you can... Son of a bitch. Hello, Hugo.
I don't know who you are, dude. But we have to talk to you.
We?
There are other people with me. The thing is, you got weapons and we got weapons. And I don't want anyone to get hurt or killed. So we're not gonna do anything. I want you word that you're not gonna do anything either.
You have my word.
Okay, guys, come on out.
Hello, Jack.
Hello, whatever you are. He's out here acting like we supposed to know.
Hello there. Are you waiting for someone in particular?
Excuse me?
Well, I noticed you've been parked here a while watching the kids, and, well, it is a school. Do you have a child who goes here?
No. I just moved to the neighborhood, and I'm looking for a school for my son.
What's your son's name?
Charlie.
Well, as a teacher here, I can vouch for it completely. It's a wonderful school.
That's great to hear. Thanks. Well, it was nice talking to you.
Have a good day.
What in the world?
Mr. Locke? Oh my God. Don't move. We're gonna get you to the hospital. Mr. Locke? Can you hear me?
Man just ran over a handicap. Desmond is tripping, bro. He out here. He's just like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to help these guys get their memories. Bring them back to reality. I am Desmond Hume. This is real interesting, man. So not much to talk about here in this episode. This episode was pretty straightforward as to what's happening. I don't think Desmond is going to like die, because I don't think he can die, because the island is not done with him yet. So I think he's gonna figure out some way to get up out of that well. I think it's the same well that John fell down in. I think that's the parallel they were trying to kind of portray there, because the same well they were trying to get into, he fell down, he had to leave the island, so he had to push the thing, whatever, to get off the island, right? So this is quite interesting how they're trying to spin this, how they're trying to let us view this, right? And in certain ways, I don't know how to feel about, you know, Desmond is going about and he's trying to help everybody to regain their memory. And it's one of those things where I'm looking at it from the point of view as like, what is this about? You know what I'm saying? So as I said, I don't know how to feel about it, because it's like, this reality should not exist in the first place because the plane did actually crash. So why the sense of going through all of this, of Desmond trying to help people to regain their memories and have this experience in their reality? It's like there's another reality out there which we know of, but what's the sense? Is this a dream world that they're living in? Are they in the Matrix? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is quite the conundrum to even think about. So when I actually think about Lost in terms of what it represents, I think it was back in like season 1, you know, the early seasons, when I was talking about and I presented and I talked about trying to gather my thoughts. I was trying to figure out the mystery of it all when things started to get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Where they found a hatch, all of these little stuff, and I was like, what does this mean for the overall story? And so much has been revealed since then, but there's still this, you know, thing. They went back. I think it was like at the end of season 3 when we started to see them. Oh, they got back to, you know, they got off the island and then they had to go back to the island. Like, it's a situation where in the final season, just finished watching episode 12 with 6 episodes to go, right? With 6 episodes to go, I still don't know. And I thought we were gonna get some reveal there in this episode where you know, Hugo was gonna, but Jacob wasn't actually there. So Jacob knows what the island is, right? Richard knows what the island is. So it's interesting because now we have these little things that are coming in now, with Michael saying it's like they're stuck in limbo. They can't move on. They can't move on to a better place. So they're literally just stuck on the island, haunting people pretty much. But I think what happens is that it's like once you do something bad, the island gets to use you until it's done with you. It's kind of a weird way to look at it, but that's how I see it. The concept is great, don't get me wrong. And the show in general, the concept is great. I talked about in the last episode, I talked about how this reminds me, it's like the people that's in, you know, the scenario, the reality, the alternate reality, I should say, where the plane did not crash, where all these people are living this different type of life. Like Hugo is still rich, but he's become a great philanthropist. You know what I'm saying? You know, Sawyer is a cop. Kate's still a fugitive. I don't know why they didn't change that, but hey, it is what it is, right? Claire's adoptive people didn't show up. There's so many different things. And then now we have the whole Charlie situation and his connection with the Widmores. Also Desmond and Charles is cool in that timeline. You know, Charlie still being Charlie. And it's interesting because some people have these different lives that they were living in this alternate reality, but then some people remained the same, you know. And then you have Desmond with this kind of weird crossover thing. Daniel is, you know what I'm saying? Daniel is not like a renowned physics professor or whatever, you know, trying to figure out time travel. He's a musician, which was his first passion, as we know. So there's a lot going on in this alternate reality. And now Desmond is out here trying to connect them back to the reality that we know. But as I said, why are we doing this? Hopefully they will reveal that very soon. But in any case, guys, that is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, leave a like, leave a comment. Catch you guys for the next one, man. Peace.